I remember you were telling me we were talking about our movie, love of movies, and you were telling me about the one line from the movie The Rookie.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us that story? I love that story about kind of finding where you need to be in life. This is another great takeaway.
Well, I thank you. I learned a long time ago through one of my mentors and coaches, Bob Beal, Biehl, that the key to finding success in life is really by the way we answer the 5 most important questions. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to have? What do you want to give? And what do you want to leave? My sabbatical was really about turning from doing to being and attempting to find meaning in being as opposed to find meaning in doing. And I think when you find meaning in both of those, you find real joy, and you find not only joy, but you find quite a lot of success. And so, all this did was kind of prepare me for the next chapter of my life. But in doing all this, I didn't say during the sabbatical, I told everybody, left a message on my phone, and I would already received a couple of offers before, without even trying to get away. And I just said, I got to get away for 4 or 5 months and clear my mind out. So anyway, I did that. But in doing it, I read a book at least once every 3 or 4 days. And I watched a number of movies that I'd watched over the years that I loved, and I went back and watched some of the old ones. One of my favorites was Dennis Quaid in the book and in the movie The Rookie.
Yeah.
He represents a high school coach in West Texas that won the district championship, and in doing that, his boys made him promise that, Coach, if we can hit you, we can hit anybody because you are really throwing a great fastball. And our confidence is so high. We're winning because of you. And if we win, will you go try out for the show? And he promised him he would. Well, they won the district championship. They won the by-district championship, and he was scheduled to go try out for the Texas Rangers in San Angelo, Texas, the next morning. I don't know if you recall this, but he
Yeah.
to see his dad in the middle of the night. It's kind of an estranged relationship with his Air Force dad. And he said, Dad, I just don't know what to do. He said, I'm really torn. I'm a small town hero, and everybody in this town loves me. I'll never have to buy a cup of coffee the rest of my life. I've got 3 small boys and a wife, and we're really living a great life. And I don't want to leave, but I promised the boys I would. And I think I would be good at that. And I think, I'm intrigued by it, but his dad just said, stop. He said, your granddaddy told me once something that I want to tell you. He says, it's okay to do what you have to do until you find out what you're meant to do. And I think when you find the balance of being and doing together, you start to find out what you're meant to do. And
Yeah.
it's kind of you've heard me talk about the Japanese concept of a Ikigai, but it's that place where concentric circles of what I'm good at, what I love to do, what I can make a reasonable living at, and what the world needs all comes together, and where your passion and your vocation and your avocation kind of come together, where every day feels like it lasts 15 minutes. And that's the joy of doing most of my career.